Here it is. It is the most simple smoky eye ever. I've broken it down into like 3 steps basically. It's really just applying and blending, and I'm only really using like 2 or 3 products. So I wanted to post a really quick video for you guys, a tutorial so you can look hot on the summer nights when you go out, because it's been a gorgeous summer so far, right? I mean, I don't think I can remember the last time summer was this beautiful. So I'm just gonna get right to it. Instagram has a 10-minute limit, and which is great because who wants to watch a tutorial for longer than 10 minutes? But I also have so much to say to help you guys understand how to do the makeup. So I'm going and grabbing my Muah shadow base. You see how little I'm putting on my finger? I've had this for such a long time, so very little goes a long way. I'm pulling my lid tight and I'm just blending it across my lid all the way up to my brow. I didn't do my eye makeup on my brow because I wanted to show you guys very quickly how I can create it with just my Precision Brow Pencil. So I grabbed my Muah Precision Brow Pencil. I've been creating my brow with deep brunette instead of brunette. I don't know why lately I've just been really into my brow being a little bit more dark and a little bit more full. So if you notice, I'm starting where the arch is and I'm just doing really quick small strokes where I feel that my brow needs to be filled in. I'm not about that like painted, crazy looking brow. I love when my brow looks more soft and fluffy and just a little bit more natural. I'm sure that there's been so many times you guys probably looked at my brows and were like, wow, she has really nice brows. But you can see a lot of it is created with makeup. And all I'm really doing are just doing little tiny brush strokes. And then with the other side of the pencil, I'm gonna brush it out. So now that my brow's created, I'm grabbing my liquid concealer, also by Muah in Medium Peach. And I'm gonna use this to sculpt my brow a step further. And also, because we're doing a smoky eye, you wanna make sure you have a good balance of light on your eye since the look is going to be on the smokier side. So you wanna make sure that you also kind of bring down that concealer. That way your lid has a really great base. And when you put your shadow on top of it and start blending, it blends a little bit easier. Sometimes if your lid is too sticky or doesn't have another product on top of it, when you go to soften the shadow, the blend won't be as easy. Now that my base of my lid is all set to go, I have my little small M palette here, and you guys can see all the nudes that are my favorite. I'm grabbing this dark brown. It's called Malbec, kind of like a dark red wine. So it does have a red tone to the brown, and it's almost black, so it's really, really dark. I'm grabbing my flat brush because the flat brush is going to help me build up that color, and I'm starting closer to my lash. If you guys notice, I do have false lashes on. These are individuals, so I just put a fresh set on today. I've had them on for the last like 3 or 4 days. Because I put so much makeup on and off, I like to get a fresh set every like 5 days or so. But if you notice, I'm tapping that shadow across my lid up to close to that lash line. You want to get close to the lash line because when you look forward, that is what you see. You don't want to start up here because when you open your eyes, that goes away. You want your shadow to get higher by using a blending brush. So there's lots of different blending brush sizes. You can see like I have 3 right here. I'm just going to use this one here. This is the one I used. I'm taking the same shadow. I'm not using a second shadow. And I'm starting where I left off, going back and forth in a C shape. This is where everyone makes a mistake and you guys get like too crazy and do all these like crazy moves. If you just go back and forth in just the spot where the shadow ends, you'll see it'll slowly start to rise and it'll start to get a little higher. So you want to see the shadow very softly reach towards that brow. So now that we've almost reached towards that brow, I haven't put any more color. I'm just gonna go only where I see that it needs to be softened. So it needs to be softened a little bit here. So I'm just gonna do little taps. The higher you go towards the brow, the more your eye is going to lift. I don't know if you guys noticed at the beginning of the tutorial, my eye looks so much smaller than this eye because the shadow is very high. And the makeup that I've applied on my eye is really to make my eyes look really big because I have very almond shaped eyes. So this really does help my eyes open up. Right now I'm taking our Super Wear waterproof liner. Because I'm wearing false lashes, you guys can see it's a little lighter right there. Even if you weren't wearing false lashes, you would want to go into your lash line and just smudge in some chocolate brown. Because it is a smoky eye, you don't have to be perfect with this. You can literally just color until you see that it darkens. And then I'm gonna go below on my waterline. So the waterline is that pink line that you see when you pull your lash line off of your eyeball. I get that question a lot. And then if you notice, I actually went below into my lashes as well. So now I'm gonna take a smudge brush and I'm just gonna lightly soften. So the liner before the shadow helps your liner underneath your lash line stay. That's one of the biggest questions that I always get. For those of you who always say my liner runs, I always smudge my liner first, and then again, I'm dipping into the same shadow, Malbec, with my smudge brush, and I'm just gonna go right on top of that. So the liner creates a base, and then the shadow boosts the color, and then also helps the liner not run. I mean, our liner really is waterproof. It takes really strong makeup remover to take it off, but the shadow will help it stay. I mean, it is summer, so sometimes your makeup runs. I'm grabbing my infamous nude liner that I'm in love with this summer. And you guys see where I kept it light in here? I'm just gonna do a little bit of a dab of a nude liner just to add to the brightness of my eye. And before I move on to the shimmery shadow, I'm gonna grab now black, which is our Noir Super Wear gel liner pencil. You can stop here. This is a really great smoky eye, but I really like the intensity of the black added on to the brown. So I love to layer my liners. If you watch any of my tutorials, I almost do this in every tutorial, but you see just that little pop of the black made my smoky eye pop just a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go underneath my lash and I'm just gonna color in that pink line. So this helps intensify the depth in your lash line as well. So you can, again, you can skip these parts, but I like when a smoky eye really pops. And like, I have brown eyes, but look how light my eyes look. So we're almost done. I'm just gonna grab my shimmery shadow in Sandy Peach. It's one of the old school OG Muah shadows. We've had it since we opened back, oh gosh, in October it'll be 5 years now. So this is one of our original shadows that have always been a reorder. And I'm just going underneath my brow. You can follow all the way through if you want. I'm just doing like a light dusting, but for me, the big pop is like in the inner corner, and I think I'm gonna add a little bit more on this side too. So it really does make the eyes come alive and look really glowy. So now it's a complete smoky eye. Of course, you need mascara or false lashes, whatever you like. Because I have these individuals on, these last for a couple of days, so I don't have to like put them on last. Usually if I was doing eye makeup, I would do the lashes last and mascara last. But for me, because they're already on, I grabbed our waterproof mascara. I like this mascara in the summer because it doesn't run or give you like that raccoon eye. I can also layer this onto my individuals without it getting clumpy. You see there's like no clump, but the darkness and richness is popping a bit. So my makeup is done. If you guys want to see the bonus of me finishing the rest of my face makeup, I will post that afterwards, but I'm gonna go ahead and get my face on because I gotta go to work. As usual, I will give you guys a special discount to shop online for the makeup tutorial of the week. So you guys will receive 20% off of all of the products I have used today in this video on shop.muahmakeup.com. I'll post pictures of that afterwards in the next clip. But you guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. I always thought they were a waste of time and that no one would really watch. And when you guys send me like your comments and your little sweet messages after watching this video, it seriously makes my heart swell. And I get so excited when I see you guys purchasing online because I know that now you'll be able to really enjoy a really good quality product at an affordable price. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. You guys have been asking me why I'm so happy lately. I think I'm just happy because it's summer and for other reasons too, but summer is a great reason. Thank you again for watching.